Tamworth, more or less in the centre of the country, is not a place that bends with every wind. It's a solid manufacturing and market town. It honours Sir Robert Peel, its former MP, a founder of the Conservative Party and briefly Prime Minister. As a keen sportsman and representative of a town built for defence, he would approve the battle it's currently fighting to defend a threat to the Lamb football ground. Tamworth FC have played here for the last 53 years. Bob Andrews is in the forefront of the battle. When the club was on its deathbed 6 years ago, he joined a consortium of local businessmen, like himself, former Tamworth players, and applied the kiss of life.
There's a lot of people like football around the town. We had feeling for the club, the three directors, and we felt that we could do something back for the town. The three of us have got businesses in the town, and we felt we could give the town something back.
Last year they gave them a trip to Wembley. Debts of £40,000 had been wiped out. Average gates had risen from a handful into 4 figures. The 15,000 they took to London for the final of the FA Vase helped obliterate the previous record attendance for the competition. Beating Sudbury was a different matter. A good build-up, abetted by a defender's error, let in Martin Devaney for a goal he'll never forget. But after extra time, it was 1-1. They replayed at Peterborough. Tamworth won 3-0. It was a significant victory for a town team that competes for support with Football League clubs on every side. Even that formidable driving force behind the Blues gave the Red and Blacks the benefit of his favours. But there was bitter irony in the celebratory pints that were sunk in Tamworth. The football club has played for more than half a century on a ground owned by Mitchells and Butlers, the Brewers, but maybe not for much longer.
4 years ago, the landlords, the brewery, decided that a superstore, hypermarket, something of that thing would probably be better than a football club on the ground. Probably the 3 to 4 million that could have been raised at the height of the market times had a bit to do with it. But they've now had plans failed 3 times, and at the moment we're back in the limbo position of not knowing what the brewery want to do, but not giving us a lease or the chance to purchase it.
The club has the sympathy of the local authority, which provides for sport in many forms throughout the borough. On the day of the third qualifying round cup tie, they celebrated the opening of a new £360,000 indoor bowling arena. This was a private enterprise project aided by a local council grant.
The problem is, if they wish to remove the football club from that side, then I cannot see where we can get another piece of ground and get the facilities ready sufficient time for the club to operate at the same level.
2 planning applications for redevelopment of the land ground have been unsuccessful. But might there be a formula that couldn't be rejected?
The answer to that, without going into detail, is yes. Yeah.
And when that happens, Tamworth Football Club could disappear?
Could well, yeah. And it'd be a great loss to the town.
A view that found plenty of seconders at the fans' pre-match rendezvous, the Lamb Inn, also owned by Mitchells and Butlers.
When you realise how much the brewery's worth, that this ground, it might be worth a couple of £1 million to them, but to us it's worth a lot more, isn't it?
We would like to see the club here, remain here. It's our local town and we feel very, very strongly about it.
Yes, I should hate to see it go, in any case. But still, I say it's progress, I don't know. Progress backwards, I think, instead of forward.
A few seasons ago, you could have finished your drink at the Lamb at 2 minutes to 3 and not have missed the kick-off. Not today, with a gate of nearly 1,700. Manager Graham Smith, sensitive to the atmosphere, makes sure that ground problems don't affect the team.
I've told the players that we're always going to have a football team at Tamworth, whether we have to move to another site. So, no, I haven't really let the players think about it. Our main aim is to come and entertain the 1,000-plus crowds we get every week, and we haven't thought about moving. I mean, I want to stay here and bring a big stadium to Tamworth here at the Lamb.
Tamworth this day are top of the Beezer Homes League Midland Division. Their visitors, in yellow, are Redditch United, from 30 miles down the road and 15 points down the table. After an hour, the game is goalless, the crowd edgy. A half clearance reaches Donovan Gethfield. His header finds Terry Knight, and the ball finds the net, in off a defender. Knight's gesture says you can forget the in-off. In response, Redditch produced their best move of the match. Left-back Trevor Whittington's shot, just wide. Mark Stanton, an FA Vase hero last year, has come on as substitute for the last 25 minutes. Still without a full game this season, he scores his third goal in 4 appearances. At 2-0, the tie was safe. The fans could head for more celebration and speculation about Monday's draw. But in the longer term, apprehension lingered.
The directors have actually said that if the brewery forced us to move from that site, we would not be part of the football club any longer. We felt we've done our part for the town. We think either the town or the brewery could do their part and put us back on course again to doing something.